10-4.
Rolling?
Rolling.
Today is our last day of riding together.
Yay! Well, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Take two. We're camped here tonight on the beach again at King Neptune's camp, and Paul and Joyce, the camp hosts, were just phenomenal. Joyce has that bubbly, fun, you know, welcoming, hey, personality.
And if I'm not mistaken, today is their 50th anniversary.
Really?
He said something about 50th anniversary, that was today or...
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And see, that's just like Paul. He's just got that understated, quiet, lovable personality.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody, the people of Nova Scotia really was a highlight. Although the riding, I mean,
One thing that did surprise me though, so I have the habit of, as we get to certain places on our stops, I will share my location to my wife and my mother, so they keep track of where I am. And whenever I sent a location to my mom, she's like, and there's another ice cream shop. And I'm like, yeah, I don't understand. It's cold up here. Why is there so many ice cream shops everywhere? But I suppose in the tourist season, they want to gobble up the ice cream because it's warmer.
I wonder if those ice cream shops turn into hot chocolate shops in the winter.
Probably so, and I need some of that this morning.
Well, we have another beautiful day of riding today. We're gonna head over to this cute little town of Lunenburg. We already saw Peggy's Cove last night, which was another highlight. We were gonna do this morning, but we actually got to it last night. Epic sunsets over the beautiful Peggy's Cove Lighthouse. Also gonna go see some really amazing cave formations. They're called the ovens, but the way the sea has carved out these caves is really fascinating. And we'll basically just continue down what they call the lighthouse route or lighthouse trail, and so we'll see a lot more lighthouses today and end up in Yarmouth sometime tonight, because tomorrow we have the excitement of riding the Cat Ferry back to Bar Harbor.
I'm very much looking forward to that. I've never been on a ferry.
Really?
Not with a bike.
Me neither.
Very much looking forward to strapping my bike down and taking it on a ferry. Something new.
Yeah.
Awesome. The bikes are waiting. They're all packed up.
So is the coffee.
Let's get ready to ride.
Something warm.
Indeed.
I could use some ovens.
Rolling on everything.
All right, we're all kind of facing each other. All right, Steve, go ahead.
I've got a rear facer, so I can get you guys.
Oh, my Senna died. Son of a...
Oh my gosh. Well, we got it.
Yeah.
Go in front of me, that way I got you.
I need to plug my Senna in. I should have done it, but I did. I thought I charged it last night.
Very cool.
Extra cool.
Look at people out exercising already, man.
Commitment.
All right, you guys. We are leaving Peggy's Cove.
It was nice. Very nice. Bathhouses were clean. I thought it was interesting that you had to pay 25 cents for 5 minutes of hot water.
Did anybody take a shower?
Are we supposed to talk about that on live television?
It's recorded. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
The answer is, that's why you carry wipes with you.
Exactly.
Every motorcycle camper knows exactly what we're talking about.
That's right. Dude wipes. They are your best friend. But I do like that even though we weren't right on the coast, you could hear the waves because we were kind of up on that little hill and we could look over everybody. That was pretty neat.
I was amazed at how fast the dew set in last night. And how wet our tent was this morning, considering it did not rain at all.
Yep. Now how about how many people there were at Peggy's Cove Lighthouse for sunset?
Oh my gosh. It looked like a swarm of fire ants for all of you that live in the south.
It's like they never get a clear sky, so the memo went out that tonight we're going to actually see the sunset. Everybody show up.
Oh man. I had this perfectly framed photograph, and these people just kept standing there doing selfies. And I was like, excuse me.
My favorite shots were with the drone, but I haven't seen them yet because they're on my drone and not my phone.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see those because I'm sure they're going to be amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty epic. All right, well, we're off to a really cool little coffee shop I found in Lunenburg, which is...
Oh, you got it to load, did you?
I did.
We're not loading there.
No, I got it, and they're open till 3, so we got plenty of time. They are an hour and 5 minutes away. You think you can handle it that long?
Sure.
It'll be a picturesque ride, I can promise you that.
Alrighty.
Looking forward to it.
Today is our last day of riding together, guys, and this trip has been unbelievable. I have really enjoyed it. One of the things that I love about doing these trips is it reminds me of my childhood growing up overseas, where instead of at the end of a workday, people gathered around a fire, sat around in a living room, got to know each other, solved the world's problems, really got deep into some philosophy and some interesting debates, and it's neat to hear other people's opinions of things. It helps to form and mold your opinions, and it has really been awesome to me to not come home and sit in front of a TV and to just hang out with you three guys and get to know you better.
Especially since it was the backup plan. And it worked out so genuinely well. We had one day of drizzle. Today's a little bit cool in the morning, but I think it's going to warm up. But it has been fascinating to see us switch gears right at the last minute and end up in a place so awesome.
And we didn't even skip a beat either.
I know.
We just rolled with it. Which honestly, isn't that kind of what we do anyway?
It is.
One of my favorite sayings is, "Blessed are the flexible, for they shall not get bent out of shape." I'm rolling because I don't know if we're getting there or not.
What a cool old town.
This is cool. The Shady Room Salon.
Maybe we should find a yoga studio.
Yeah.
It does,
Chiropractor.
it does kind of have that kind of feel to it.
What is this VW doing?
Apparently he's not sure. Oh, look at that. The cake lady. Cute place.
Very artsy. Just taking my time.
Ooh, got the water over there.
I know.
So not at this stop sign, but at the next road afterwards. We'll turn right. Turn right, Steve.
Lunenburg
Turn right,
Opera
Steve.
House.
Turn right here
Yep.
on Prince Street. Straight.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of that Mexico Street you went down.
Right. It's a little steep.
Anything coming? All clear? All clear?
Clear.
Oh, clear.
Turn right here, and then it should be right there on our right. Oh, look at that sign. We need to do a picture in front of that.
Stay nose in and we can all squeeze in. Oh, there's another one. Going up.
Oh, no, this is the driveway.
Oh. Coming back.
Can all of us fit in that one, Steve?
Yeah, I'll inch up and over.
Do this again.
All right, let me get off.
Yep, let me, oh no, we're good. You're good. You got plenty of space. Chris, to my left. Just hold it here till you're in. On back, on back, on back. Wild hogs! Boom.
We made it to Lunenburg.
Number 9.
Number 9.
A beautiful little seaside town. Can't wait to see the ship.
There you have it. We're here. Time for some coffee.
Let me ask you two, was there any apprehension about bringing a fourth person into our...
Well, no, because we had already met him at the Palmetto ADV rally, and we had long conversations and things like that.
He's harmless.
And we watched him on YouTube, and so we knew his style, and he was a YouTuber, so we knew that we were going to stop a lot and do U-turns a lot.
Right. What about you? Any fear or worry about personality clashes? Or...
Not really. I mean, you come across as a people person. I find it difficult to believe you can't tolerate, if not get along with anyone. Having met Steve at Palmetto, I don't think he would let anyone ruin his time. He's just, I mean, stereotypically the jovial guy.
Absolutely.
And I'd spoken with Jason, I'd spoken over the internet quite a lot. And you guys came off in person and on camera as legitimately free-flowing, nice people. I didn't think there was going to be any problem, other than you may have a problem with my personality, which tends to be a little sharp and a little annoying.
Nah.
But you three, I think anyone could just sit down with you
Yankee.
and spend time without any trouble.
How many honeys do you need for tea, Chris?
71. We're at the Savvy Sailor.
Jason's breakfast. Frank's breakfast. Chris's breakfast. Steve's lunch.
Okay, and what would you say that? What is it you like about his bike?
His bike is new and shiny
And pretty.
and pretty,
Absolutely.
and it's the best bang for the buck out there today.
And you guys came from South Carolina. So you put in some miles on it. And how do you find yours is for comfort? Like,
It's like he said, it's not as comfortable as my old bike, but
which was?
a Honda CB500X.
Okay.
More street oriented.
Yeah.
Wider seat.
Okay.
But you give up that little itty bitty bit of comfort and you have 10,000 times more suspension travel and off-road capability and all the other benefits. So
And all the excitement of the engine.
Have you done much adventure riding, off-road kind of stuff?
Oh yeah.
We did the whole Trans-America Trail. We've done the Mid-Atlantic Backcountry Discovery Route.
You went to
Okay.
Mexico.
We did Mexico.
Nice. Okay.
What do you ride?
Big old Harley over there.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
we saw you come through 15
Yeah.
minutes ago?
Yeah.
Nice. It's
Yeah.
a beautiful bike.
My wife and I, we do like long road trips on it, and it's spectacular. And then I'm thinking of something to do, some adventure bike riding, because I started in motocross racing when I was a kid. Right?
Oh, nice.
So
Been there, done that.
this is the thing. So I'm trying to decide exactly how I'm going to move forward with my bike collection, and I'm thinking what I'm probably going to do is keep the Harley for road touring, and then pick up something just strictly for adventure bike riding. I mean, Harleys are what Harleys are, right?
Absolutely.
You don't buy a Harley to compare it to anything else, because it's going to come up short in every possible scenario other than it's a Harley.
It's all right. That's right.
And but yeah, no, interesting stuff.
what's your name?
My name's Tag.
Okay.
Tag Canforth.
Chris. Nice to meet
Chris.
you.
Frank.
Jason.
Jason.
Steve.
Steve. So where are you guys off to now?
Steve, did you have a favorite thing from this adventure?
Gosh, what's waking up on the cliffs that morning. I mean, it was not planned. I mean, it was starting to get a little light, and I was like, oh man. I looked at my watch and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It was like 4 something. I was like, this is ridiculous. So I looked out and I said, man, we got the makings of a beautiful sunrise. And so I just kind of sat there and fiddled on the phone for a couple minutes and then stuck my nose out. And sure enough, that sunrise was just epic.
That was at Meat Cove, and Justin and Peggy and Rhonda, the hosts there, were unbelievable too.
It's a cool site. Now, I think the downside is it's first come, first served for tents.
Yeah.
So you better get there earlier than you expect.
So you can pick a flat spot.
Yes. And
What flat spot?
choose your camper friends well, because they will leave you in a heartbeat.
Or at least move a couple of feet away.
They moved to a completely different tent site. What are you talking about?
Come sit with me and I'll tell you all about it.
All right. Want to see him?
I didn't mean to cut you all off. What do you do here anyway?
Right now I'm security.
Oh, is that it?
I used to be chief engineer for over 30 odd years.
You don't look that scary.
No. No, I meet a lot of people. A lot of people.
Yeah. You're a friendly security guard.
Yeah, well, like I said, last weekend, this man and woman come out with a little girl, and I looked at her and I said, how old are you? She said, I'll be 6 in October. Well, I said, my granddaughter will be 6 in October. Well, when I said that, you could see that she was losing her shyness. And she stood, I know she stood there for 40 minutes talking to me. And I looked at her and I said, where are you from? She said, China. To the south, China. I said, you're right. She looked out, she said, where'd Mom and Dad go? I said, they went out on the war. I said, I don't see them. He was in around the corner here, right? I looked at her, I said, well, I guess you're going to have to stay with me. She said, oh, okay.
You must have one of those trustworthy faces.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of keeping an eye on this boat?
These 2 wharfs and the buildings and Clearwater buildings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. And how long you been here?
Here, I've been doing this off and on for 17 years.
Oh my gosh.
And then I was...
Always here in Lunenburg?
Yeah. And then I was chief engineer for over 30 odd years. And then I was sitting home one day, phone rang. And he said, are you Scott? I said, yeah. She said, you wouldn't mind coming down to the shipyard here in Lunenburg, showing her fellow around the engine room where Dan has spares. I said, yeah, so I'm not doing nothing. So I went down and I started showing him around. He looked at me, seems like you know this engine room. I said, sure, I was on it for 14 years. He said, what ticket do you have? I said, thirds. He said, you don't want to go cheap. I said, I don't want to go cheap. He said, how does $350 a day sound? Plus a 25% bonus. Plus vacation pay. Plus all this other. I said, when are you leaving? We left here. 8 days, 2 hours later, it was in Churchill, Manitoba. And from there we went down to the Nelson Hayes River. We anchored. There was a floating hotel in Manitoba Hydro.
Wow.
97 days, never put my foot ashore.
Wow.
And the polar bears I seen didn't look too skinny to me.
No.
They looked pretty well. They were big. They were big animals.
Now, you were telling me about this ship right here. What did they pay for it?
$100.
You're kidding me.
No.
And they just fixed it up.
Yeah.
Wow. And they've sailed all around the world?
Well, they came up from Haiti or Tahiti or something. They came up from down south. And well, it took them quite a while to get here because the way she is, she only does 4 knots.
What? Wow.
And that's why they want to go on and get these keels that's on the bottom, try to get them taken off. But she only got 100 some horsepower in her.
Well,
or an engine.
What about for the sails? Even under sails, she don't go 4 knots?
Yeah.
Wow. I guess they didn't build them very efficient back then.
Oh, she was a barge. She wasn't built for sailing.
That's why.
It makes all the difference.
And we're going to be getting on the ferry to Bar Harbor tomorrow.
That thing moves.
That thing moves. Technology's changed from this to that.
Yeah.
We do a YouTube travel channel with our motorcycles.
Okay, yeah.
So I like to interview and talk to locals and meet people like you.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you, Scott.
Yeah.
You have the best job in the world. You get to sit here and talk to people.
Oh,
All right.
You both take your time. Be careful on that 103.
We will.
Especially on bikes.
We're trying to stay off of it.
There was a lady back there across the street parked, and she was telling me my lights were in her eyes.
That was funny.
I'm like, well, yeah, and? Close them.
Quit looking.
What did you want me to do? Turn my motorcycle off?
Lunenburg. Very interesting place.
A nice little town.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Georgetown on steroids.
Yeah.
A little harbor town. I can't imagine the history.
But we came to Lunenburg expecting to spend maybe an hour, and it's been 3.
Wow.
All because Steve needed a nap.
I wish I could take full credit for the time. But however, for those of you that want to book the ferry, please give yourself not twice as much time as you think you need, but I'm thinking maybe 20 times.
If you're going to do it by phone, yeah. Jeez. It was almost painful.
Painfully slow.
If you've ever booked a hotel by phone, you'll know exactly what we're talking about.
It wasn't hard, it just, everything seemed to take way more time than necessary.
Anyway, we're off to check out the caves, you guys. The ovens, as they are called.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, goodbye, little town. Keep it tuned. More to come.
Hit the like and the subscribe button and all that stuff.
That too.
Hey, I'm editing this one really quickly right now, so I don't want to really mess up the flow of this sequence because it's got this lovely lilting music in it, but I just want you to know this ovens section is sponsored by Rick Stewart, scmotolawyer.com, but let's just keep it down a minute because, enjoy the music.
How about you, Jason? Did you meet anybody, a personality that you particularly thought was cool?
I did, but we did not get them on camera, unfortunately. There was a guy at the coffee shop yesterday that I talked to a long time about helicopters and Army and military service and things like that. And we weren't able to get that interview, but I enjoyed that very much. But as to the riding favorite thing, there was portions of the Cabot Trail that reminded me of basically the Canadian Dragon, Tail of the Dragon. And so we were able, and there was no traffic, so we were able to just sweep back and forth without having to, have a pace car slow us down, and everybody ride their own ride at their own rate, and watch out for Chris braking for the infrared shot. But other than so there's a number of things that I've enjoyed.
Very cool.
What did you like the best there, Frank?
What I like the best is that this trip has reaffirmed. Initially when I started riding, my fear was I'm going to end up riding alone. I'm just going to be riding here, there, whatever, and it's going to be a solitary experience. But I quickly learned, and this reaffirmed, that if you ride a motorcycle, it is a shared experience. And all you need to do is find another person who rides. And chances are you can spend 3 or 4 days or more with them, and your shared experience, you'll both just enjoy it more. You know, joining 3 people, I've done this on a couple of different occasions, it enhances every day. Being able to ride and then sit around the table, start a campfire, it just makes it so much better.
Share a meal.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Make a meal together.
Yep.
I like it. I like it.
All it is missing it for the hip. Yeah, that's cool. I can dig it.
Guess we're supposed to.
All vehicles must register at front office. I'm assuming this is the front office.
Be the front office.
And cut. And cut.